to have you with us from Seattle. A perfect evening for college football where they're chanting, "Go Huskies," and it's reverberating across all of the boats on Lake Washington as this purple-clad crowd is ready to get another season of Husky football started. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Rams offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. At the 45 on his way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Rams want to crank the tempo.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the Wolves at bay, and the phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go get some.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Armstrong. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Washington's offense has the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Williams looking for a man. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
And on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through. Be a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Finds the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, the quarterback's patient most of the time. That drag route's going to come over.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw on second down. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. The Rams in the hurry up. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rams will punt it away on fourth down. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Fires to the big fella.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The give to the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. To the air, it's Ballard Nicolosi. On target to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
It's nice to have guys like this on third down, on money downs that you can go to, and you know he's going to win. Hit the gas, hit the brakes, create a little bit of separation. Nice job.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Pick up a 5. It'll be third down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Takes it from the gun on third down. Pressure coming. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. He knew he was going to have to pay the price, and he did, but the reward is the first down.
Yep, and he hung in there just long enough, Reese. I think he did a really good job hanging in and hanging there. Finds the running back, and listen, when you choose to blitz, now you got to tackle my guy in space. Running back does a great job getting the first down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. The back goes in motion. Goes to the option. This offense has a second down play. Williams will pass. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback, Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty...
Time to take a shot. He's got it. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Husky. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Rams will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. And the pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that fast, come away with an interception.
The RPO fired complete to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Rams want to move quickly. Power football with the run. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. To the air. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Offense getting set for first down. Leaves it with the running back. Running with power. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Wow, how about the stop-start speed? That reminds you of Napoleon Kaufman or Bishop Sankey, Myles Gaskin, great Washington Husky running backs of years past that just made defenders look silly because of that stop-start ability. This dude has some wheels.
That gives him 54 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Using his legs, it's Henderson. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Quick step and go. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes so that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. The give to the back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Bauer Nicolosi. Works the middle. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off 1 more play before the 2-minute warning. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Bell. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's looking to throw. Snags it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He wants to throw it again. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more aggressive I'm going to become. I'm going to take away the quick, easy stuff, and I'm going to blitz and bring pressure and put him on the quarterback and get him on the ground like you did right there.
He's got it and still on his feet. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3 from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And the try is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Offense set on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Washington wants to go quickly. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Caught at the 25. Oh, look out. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Washington. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Ole Miss showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Snags it down the right side. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to pass. It's Fowler Nicolosi. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Grab near the marker. It's Henderson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Hold on just a second. Down. Let's see what's up with that. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Comes out throwing on first down. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. The Rams will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Coleman.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. And the Rams headed quickly to the line. To throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. To the ground with the back. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colorado. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look.
What a throw by the QB. You think about it, you don't have much space near the sideline, and he put that thing right on the outside of the sideline where his receiver could go make a play. Not only does he make the play, I'm pretty sure he got a foot in bounds, and that's a great touchdown catch. What a playmaker.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It is good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. It's Armstrong. pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They've got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fast motion from the offense. Williams looking for a man. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Washington. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense. Understanding what...
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
And the returner goes down. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Gonna run it. It's Henderson. Still on his feet at the 45. Giving him his pads. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Oh, what a move! He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Rams are rolling down the field. They'll go to the air. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You could see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger, Reese. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback?
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Still running at the 40. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And man, this quarterback has had a day with that pass. He goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Williams will pass. Feeling some heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Open space at the 25. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Washington coming to the line with another first down. They'll go to the toss. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Well, you're down here in the red zone. You know you've got to be able to run the football. So good call going with the toss play. Nice blocking up front. Good patience by the back finding his crease.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Well, well, well. Somebody's been doing their box jumps.
Wait, Ryan, getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. If you like old-fashioned, grinded-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that pass intercepted. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Line gets set, 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Trying to get to it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. but now decided to go for it, setting up a fourth down, and this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10 here. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. And the Rams want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Williams looking for a man. Got his man in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Going for it all. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
He unleashes a long one. He's got another 25. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. And he doinks it off the left upright. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Quick strike complete. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Lets it fly. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete on the right side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that.
Catch in the middle. It's Washington. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a... And he intercepts it. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ballgame, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the pass.
Touchdown, Washington! And the pummeling has started. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game. You just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. The Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back to the air one more time. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Henderson. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Snap in the shotgun. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from a lot.
And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out and execute and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room.
Oh, he wants it all. He's got it down the left side. Off he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. And the punishment has been extended. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional.
And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.